Hello everyone, this is Jeff and Lorena with Back to Country. Feliz Año Nuevo. Happy New Year. Bienvenidos a nuestra cocina. Welcome to our kitchen.
Yep, folks, we're back again. It's a new year, and you know, it's getting kind of cold down here in Texas. We had a cold front blow in. Not quite the snowpocalypse, but we're getting some low temperatures, and when we get low temperatures, that's a perfect time to enjoy some soup. So today, we thought we'd share with you one of our favorite recipes, Zuppa Toscana. You might know it from the Olive Garden, but although their soup is good, we think ours is better. So hang with us and we'll show you our recipe. So if we're going to make Zuppa Toscana, the first thing we should probably do is talk about the ingredients. So our primary ingredients, 2 pounds of hot or spicy Italian sausage. If you don't like spicy, you could use the regular Italian sausage. We, of course, like it a little spicy. And then you're going to need some chicken broth, which this is 5 cups of chicken broth, and we use homemade. But if you don't have homemade, you can use it, you know, any chicken broth you can get your hands on.
Or you can use any kind of broth. It's okay. You know, beef broth,
sure,
turkey broth, whatever broth.
I guess
it's
that
good,
would work.
you know?
We happen to use chicken broth. But that does look kind of dark like beef broth. Maybe you mixed some.
I think I did just a little bit, just to, you know, make it interesting, you know?
And of course, we're going to put some onions. So we've got a couple of small onions there. And some potatoes. It doesn't really matter how much potatoes you put. We tend to like our soup a little heartier. So I don't know what's that, about 7, 8 potatoes there. But a few of them are small. So, you know, 5 to 7 potatoes, I guess, would be about normal. But you can put however much you like. We like our soups a little bit heartier, so we probably put a little more. And let's see,
garlic,
we got some garlic
cloves.
And I think the recipe's like about 2 tablespoons of garlic. We don't really follow exactly. If you like more garlic, put a little more. If you like less, put less. That's 5 cloves, but you could call it 4 giant cloves. And then, of course, we've got some spinach, salt, pepper, and whipping cream. The whipping cream is 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And, yeah, that's pretty much
it.
The ingredients. And, of course, we've got an 8-quart crock pot that we're going to cook all this in. So I guess the next thing we got to do is go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is start to brown our sausage. Step 1, we got our 2 pounds of Italian sausage, and we're basically browning it. Basically the same as cooking ground beef. Just brown your sausage and chop it up so that, you know, comes out like ground beef. Once you've done that and you've got it about brown, usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Then you're going to add your garlic and your onion. Our onion, we had 2 onions, 2 small onions, and we chopped those up. And then approximately 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, but we're basically just going to use our garlic, I don't know what you call it, garlic press.
Yeah, garlic press.
Garlic smasher from Pampered Chef. And we'll just crush those into it. Pretty simple. Once you crush your garlic and get your onion in there, then we'll probably cook that for another 5 or 10 minutes. The good news is you don't have to totally cook your onions on this. You're mainly just trying to get those flavors blended together. They'll finish cooking in the soup, so you don't have to cook them all the way through. While Lorena is finishing up the sausage, onions, and garlic, I went ahead and put the potatoes. We chopped up the potatoes. We didn't remove the skins. We typically don't. You can if you don't like the skin, but we like the added nutrition, so we typically leave the skins on. We just scrub them. They've been chopped. We added the chicken broth, and you can see there the black pepper I put on top and a little bit of salt. We can always add more later if we want to. Basically, you just put it to whatever your taste is. And you want to make sure that you have enough chicken broth to cover your potatoes. If you don't have enough chicken broth to cover your potatoes, you can either add a little bit of water or you can add more chicken broth. Or any kind of broth, as Lorena says.
Once the Italian sausage is cooked, browned, and the onions are tender, the garlic is already cooked, then you can go ahead and add it to your crock pot with the potatoes. And I love to use purple onion because it has a lot of good antioxidants. And everybody's looking to be healthy, right? So that's why I like to use my purple onions. Okay, we mixed everything in the crock pot and I added 1 more cup of broth because everything needs to be under the broth. And now we're gonna put it on high and cook it for between 3 to 4 hours, or in low for between 6 and
5 to 6.
5 to 6 hours.
Yep, so we're in a hurry, so we'll go with the 3 to 4 hours on high. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, folks, it's been just over 3 hours. And it's been boiling away pretty good, so we're in a little bit of a hurry today. But, yep, them potatoes are soft. Everything looks good. So now it's time to add our heavy cream and our spinach. So that's what we're gonna do. 2 cups of heavy cream. We're just gonna dump that whole container in there. Easy enough. And then we're gonna add our fresh spinach, and you don't have to use fresh spinach. You could use frozen spinach, or I don't know, never use spinach out of a can, but I imagine
I don't think
probably wouldn't be as good.
No. Just use fresh
in a
or
pinch
frozen.
it'll work, but
yeah,
gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll mix this in there.
And then
We're gonna leave it on high, and it's gotta cook for another 30 minutes. And then it pretty much will be ready. Now once you've got it ready, of course you want to let it cool down just a little bit so it don't burn you when you try to eat it. But you can top it off with some fresh Parmesan cheese.
or Parmesan or Romano.
Yep, any of those fancy cheeses. You know, if you go to the Olive Garden, they usually grate it right there onto your soup or salad. And so you can do that and add nice flavor to it.
It is ready. Delicious soup.
Indeed. Looks and smells delicious. Now I will tell you, if you want this soup to be even better, I don't know from experience because I can't really remember from one to the next. They're all very good, but they do say that if you cook it longer, it's better. So if you have the time and you want to cook it for 6 hours, then cook it slow on low heat for 6 hours, and then add your spinach and cream and cook it for 30 minutes more, and I'm sure it will be absolutely delicious. But I can tell you it's absolutely delicious like this as well.
But now we have to add a little bit of our Parmesan or Romano. Yum. We just love it. Yeah, it's gonna be delicious. I mean, you can add any kind of cheese, don't you think? I mean, right?
Yeah, you can garnish it any way you want. I even crumbled bacon and put that on it one time, and it was pretty darn good. So
Okay, so
that's the beauty of cooking. Whatever your palate desires, make it yours.
exactly.
As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all.
Hasta luego, amigos. Buen provecho. Bye.
See you on the next one.